GCS May Race Group B of the round of 32. That is the prelims. If you win 2 matches, you're in the round of 16. If you lose 2 matches, you're out. Simple as that. This is the first round, and Moon is facing a relatively unknown player called Mango, who is making a little bit of a name for himself recently with good performances in or on the Natty's ladder. We start off with a Demon Hunter, but you would expect an Engine of War here, or you would expect an Engine of War here, but this is the Engine of War creep for Moon. Should go unpunished, I guess, because nobody really would expect that to be here. We have a Ghoul creep by Mango, and a DK opening, of course, with a Ghoul build order. He's not Enter, who opens up versus Night Elf with Fiends. Shout out to Enter, by the way. And get well soon, buddy. Red, you are in the hospital or something. Before we go into the action-packed stages of the game, we have a few contributors here. Thank you very much, Jonathan, for the $5 donation yesterday when I was offline already. And Explic86 for the 9-month resub. We have a Twitch, baby, yay! So, Engine of War creep starts. The Ghoul did not scout it, as you see. Went straight to the base. He did see the Archer movement, though. The question is, yeah, Moon will abandon this Engine of War creep as the movement suggests that there's something going on here. And with a DK and a Ghoul nearby, you can never ever do that. So first, okay move by Mango, I guess. But of course you can creep this later. But of course you're missing evasion as well for the Demon Hunter. And especially in terms of a surround, that comes in pretty handy. Why is the quality so bad? What? We're streaming on the normal quality. Do you have to switch to source or something? Because for me everything is fine. Okay, please let me know if there's something wrong with the quality or not, because for me everything is good. So DK wants to cause some trouble in the base, wants to call this to kill this Archer, but as you can see, Moonwell is there to preserve it, or her, and the DK is already down to 50%, so that will make defending this push a little easier for Moon, as there are, oh my god, a lot of Ghouls coming, all with Lumber. Did he forget to send them back? No, he's teched already, so that should be fine as well. Quality is great. Alright, looks the same as it always does. Nice! So, what can the Ghoul push do? We have a lot of Ghouls here. 7, plus the DK, plus the Skeletons. Moon is on the way to tier 2, but at the moment he cannot get his Huntress Hall up. At least not in the base. He could build a proxy or something. Wisp has been chased, so that's not too big. He's trying to get the Huntress Hall up. It's a little distraction. Saves the Archers to the Moon Juice, which is regenerating now that it's nighttime. Nice save again. Moon, winner of Color Cup, actually, and semi-finalist of AWL. Those were his 2 first tournaments in 2018, and pretty good performance by him so far. He always takes a little break in the early stages of the year, but now he's back and rocking it like he always. No, not always. It was quite a hard comeback for him, but in this shape, he's certainly a contender for the GCS title later in June. So he gets this Huntress Hall up, despite the mass Ghoul pressure, and Moon, seemingly easy, able to defend this. No real damage caused, the Moonwells are still intact, the Archers are all alive, the DH is quite wealthy, not wealthy, healthy. Wealthy maybe as well, as he has 800 gold, so that's true as well. But, still the levels. Level 1 and level 1. 0 experience for Mango. It's, by the way, not the Smash Brothers player, obviously, as he is from China. So, finally some creeping, but without an Engine of War and without evasion, that's quite hard. How much Moon Juice is there left? He used a bunch on his Archers, so that's not too good for Moon, actually. Oh, he does have evasion. Ah, I see. No mana burn, so it's evasion first, so he doesn't get that many hits. And the Claws of Attack, which is great against Ghouls, since they are so squishy, so easy to kill usually. Naga second for Mango. He wants mass pressure. Panda for Moon, which is certainly a sign for the later stages of the game, so he doesn't want to end this early on tier 2. So what can Mango do now? 2, 3, 4, 5 ghouls still here, but only 60 gold. Ah, he did go for the slaughterhouse already. So delayed Lich, which is... Oh no, it's no Lich, it's a Naga, of course. So Lich only on tier 3. Will Moon have the time to level up? He needs level 3 for sure. But fighting in the Night Elf base is always difficult. Even if the Moon juice is low, you can dispel against the skeletons. Nice first Breath of Fire. It's a lot of ghouls there. And he's replenishing some of the wisps here to get more lumber income, or maybe for a detonate. Next Breath of Fire coming in. The first Archer dies. So first experience for the DK. Nice Archer save so far. Does he want to dive in? Yes, but fighting against the Tree of Ages is not the best thing to do, I guess. So Mango trying it with mass aggression, not really working out. There's still 3 archers alive. And Moon's Engine of War made his way over to the laboratory to finally creep something. Mind you, he doesn't have mana burn for now. The first Fiend is coming in against the Dryads, and it's only a matter of time until he starts production of the statues as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
So this is all a little slower now as the game is slowing down. Thank you, Mikey PX, for the signature $5 donation. Shout out to the US. Enjoy your day, my man. Enjoy Lag Wagon Day, because it's May 16 today. Devotion Aura, certainly an item for the shop on the other side. Almost like 0 items here. Only the Gloves of Haze. Still no coil available. First statue is coming now. The tier 3 tech is almost done. Will the first big destroyer push bring him some kind of victory, as tier 3 is on the way for Moon, but he's rushing to bears already after only 1 Dryad. Oh, 2 Dryads, alright. So, I didn't see that correctly. The Bulgarian Moon memes are coming back, I like. So after this action-packed early game with 2 pushes that didn't work out, both are settling back a bit. Lich third, Ghoul Frenzy, Destroyer upgrade soon to follow, but ooh, 3 ghouls hurt here. Statues have a lot to do now. Rune Braces would have been a nice item for Moon, but not really for Mango, who's still running around without a Town Ball. Gets the heals for an Invul now, preparing the 3rd push, and you know, all good things come in 3, so Moon sometimes has those days when he feels overconfident maybe, or when he's not in that tip-top shape. This could have been a potential for a creep jack, but Mango is still focusing on himself for the level 3 DK. And so Moon gets his level 3 seemingly easy, same for the Panda. It's Boots of Quel'Thalas for him, and plus 12 already. Of course, he will have the Orb of Venom later, so it's guaranteed plus 17, plus the poison damage, and increased attack speed. He actually keeps the Lion Horn, which is interesting to me. Expansion in a very unusual position once again, and Master Training is coming. So how far is the Destroyer upgrade? How many Fiends do we have? We don't get the Destroyer upgrade as far as I know. Oi was really fast with it, but I checked twice and didn't see it. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, big mana potion here, but only coil level 1. He needs 1 more kill for the coil 2, but nice steal by Moon, running almost into a surround, still alive though. And still not encircled, just running out. Otherwise there would have been a town portal and Scroll of Healing. So now the Dryad Slow is coming in. Not the most damage from the bears now, but they are mastered. They have rejuvenation. They can morph the little Power Rangers of the Night Elf army. Thank you, Mr. Ena, for the host. Oh, nice block. Oh, Moon is in shape. Long range call by Mango to save this Lich for a little bit, but oh my god, what an almost perfect Dryad block. Drunken Haze here, but no follow-up with the Breath of Fire. Did he use the mana potion? No, he didn't. Might be forced into it soon, but no. Moon is backing up after a decent fight. 50 supplies still for him, 43 only for Mango, and a very hurt Lich, who does have an Invo potion. Oh, he got that Invo potion here, but I think the heal scroll was used. Yes, it was. Nature's Blessing coming, of course, for this Tree of Life, which is about to be finished. And with bears now, everything is so easy for Moon to creep, and this map is so big, it's called Moon Meadows. Here's the Boneyard and the Destroyer form. Interesting to see a Boneyard on Twisted Meadows. And like, this is so much open space. Usually you want to play worms on maps that are... Oh, I was trying to go with an invis potion for the steal, but didn't really work. You want worms on maps where you can save them above the trees. I mean, there are a few trees, so we can fight here. That would be good. But in general, Ancient Isles, Amazonia, that are more worm maps. Lash Refuge, of course. As well. So, Nature's Blessing is done. Tree should start moving over soon. Moon is already prepared for 80 supply. Shade is scouting this though, so not a bad play by Mango so far. He took the item with his Demon Hunter? Really? Didn't see that one. Ah! Parry. Alright. Nice. Nice items in general. Robe of the Magi. And of course, plus 21 without Orb. That is nice. But Mango, finding the expansion, which did not start to move out towards the natural. So I guess Moon has to give this up. He still has a lot of gold. That should be fine for him, but the Night Elf army is coming from the north. Immediate focus on the Demon Hunter, the DK, to slow him down, but the real damage is further back in the army. This area of effect, the Demon Hunter, of course, and the Bears, of whom we have 3 now. Only 2 Fiends is okay. 60 supply already for Mango, but the first worm has been started, so it's basically only around 50 supply, with the worm still being in production, but he's going for the second one immediately. Has a lot of gold bank there. Nova only on 1 archer to secure the kill. Is he close to a level up or something? Not really. Got the level 2 Fog Lightning, got the level 2 Coil. He doesn't want to pimp the Demon Hunter to its fullest, so still using the Parrot of Vitality in fear of the Coil Nova Fog Lightning. And Worm, of course. This is mass hero damage that we got there. And he's deciding to go for the Panda first, which is an interesting choice to me. But he carries the Town Hall. The Bears are melting against this magic damage. Level 2 on the Lich. But is there enough Dryads to defend this? I mean, what can he do against them? The ghouls are almost all gone, except this one. Second Worm gets a coil here. It is Destroyer Fall. So no Dispel anymore, but also no Reju, no Roar. Mana Burn on the DK. He has only 1 more coil in him and no Town Portal. Trying to go for the hero kill here. Nice healing on the Demon Hunter, but as there is no TP, he could have swapped it. The Panda was right next to him. Is Moon really throwing this game away? He's down to 41 supply. His expansion is toast soon. And Mango, with his double worm play, actually winning this. What a mistake to let the Demon Hunter die. He's rushing to the tavern with his 600 gold, but that's quite a costly revive. He was quite lucky that he's only level 3. Yeah, and chat is pointing it out. No staff for Moon. Maybe the Korean Moon would have gotten a staff, but okay. Expo gone. Undead level's good. Undead army, good. The problem is what to do against the Dryads, right? There is 1, 2, 5. Plus the heroes, so the worms can only attack the heroes. And another Parrot of Vitality, this time it doesn't get stolen by the Demon Hunter. And this time the DK has a TP. Aiming for the Panda now, though. He does have a Staff of Preservation on the Demon Hunter now. But I guess Moon is fine for now. The End Snare helped him. The Naga is in trouble. Oh boy. The right-click damage from the Demon Hunter is insane. Swaps the Town Hall. Mango shows Moon how to save a hero. But definitely a good salvation, or salvage. Not salvation. Good salvage by Moon of the situation. Coming back into the game with this fight.
Players' forces are under attack.
But on the other side, Mango has a lot to creep on the left-hand side of the map now. Same goes for Moon, who will probably go up to 5-5, plus red spots. Red spot for Mango is quite far away. And for Moon, it's only Dryads. He's getting rid of the Bears. We don't see any additional Fiends here for Mango at this point. True Shot Aura, of course, would now be the dream. We get a Robe of the Magi, I think, for the Lich. Yes. So now, red spot for Moon. Step of Silence is the best that can drop. Pendant of Energy also, or Pendant of Mana, nice for the Panda. Orb of Darkness, meh, gives him a little more anti-air. But this might be something for the shop. Double Boots of Quel'Thalas. Holy shit, this attack speed. Look at the Demon Hunter. What an ultimate weapon this is. Triple heavy magic air damage though. And Mango, what can you find now? What would be best for you? Pendant of Energy, certainly. Spell Shield against the Mana Burn would be very nice. Step of Silence it is. There's a lot of Dispel in the Dryad, so...
The player's forces are under attack.
Maybe he'll just sell it. Panda level 5 with this. Gloves of Haste should be a huge... If he gets rid of the self-teleportation, he can grab up the Gloves of Haste. Which I guess is a good update for him. I don't know the DPS calculation here, though. Tree of Life at 50%. And another one coming
A town is under siege.
In the upper left. This is Moon Meadows. This is his Hydra strategy. So he gave over the Pariapt. He really has no invul, no TP. That's quite hard, man. Oh, there's a staff on the Panda, so he can save that one. On level 5 he is. Moon is forgetting about a Dryad in the base. Expo number 1, Expo number 2. Moon is floating in gold if both are coming through. 65 supply, 800 gold for Mango. And he keeps the Staff of Silence, alright. Maybe just use it situationally. When he doesn't want to get mana burned in that particular second. Do we have upgrades, ladies and gentlemen? First Abomination, 0-0 for Mango, 1-1 for Moon. So the units are a little better. He's aiming for the Tree of Eternity. Interesting move to say the least. But okay, base race against Dryads is fairly easy, but against Acolytes, man, I don't know. I mean, against the Panda with the Acolytes, they will most likely all die. Moon at one point has to TP if he wants to keep his Tree of Eternity. But what does he really lose? Only this one gold mine. So he's giving that one up. And the tech. Mango is portaling home. Can't... Oh. He used the Town Portal. He wanted to Town Portal, but doesn't work on that. The Panda is in super duper trouble. Staff of Silence instantly dispelled, but no way to save this one. And now, is there another Coil Nova Fog Lightning Nuke in him? No. But the Dryads, they're on the silver platter now. And Mango with a big upset on map 1. The Shade scouted this expansion. He will most likely rush over immediately. Holy shit, those levels, man. DK is close to 5. Naga is close to 5. Lich is 4. And Moon is down to 1 base. Like, this is not mining. And this one will be shut down. Moon is trying to distract as good as he can. Burning the DK right when he wanted to throw a coil. Okay, so the first hero is in a little bit of trouble. The good thing is that the Panda is not there. Mango has still a lot of gold to work with. So he does have the time to restore the Acolytes before the Panda is coming back. As I said, this expansion is down. The Panda is coming back from the altar. Level 5 revive. Just way too expensive at this point. So now Demon Hunter what? No staff. No potion, no nothing. Is he slowed enough? I think the Dryad is coming. Oh, Nova hits him! And now Frostmourne is hungry! But the Dryad's slow. Ooh, boy. The Demon Hunter has to say a big thank you and a massive shout out to all those Dryads who will die for his sins of not getting an Invo Potion. Level 5 on the DK. Coil level 3. But he got rid of one Ziggurat, so Mango is supply stuck for now. This gives Moon some time to get a little bit of an army back. He is mining in the bottom right, but mind you, he's still tier 1. Can go for Dryads, though. Still, he has no solution to these 2 frost worms. Oh, there's an expansion in the upper right. I didn't see that one. Sorry about that. So it is a double expansion, but since there's a shade going around, Mango knows exactly where he has to go. I like how the Fiend and the Abomination are parked in the main. Panda's back with the Breath of Fire. That's a big one. 1 Acolyte down, 2nd Acolyte down. He has enough, though. He's still fully mining. Moon with all his experience. Does he find a way to get back into this game? He used the town portal when there wasn't even... Like, it was just a fake TP with the staff on the DK. Expo's coming up again. Will it work this time? With good shade scouting, I doubt it.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this expansion is down as well. 3rd killed gold mine
Under siege.
for the unknown Chinese player. Okay, that movement wasn't the best. This is 7 supply gone. But still, he can afford it. The big risk is that the Panda and Demon Hunter go to 6. For Earthstorm and Fire and Metamorphosis, you know that? Most likely. Lich is plus 20, by the way, as well. Ooh, boy.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
The Panda is his biggest weapon. He can keep Mango supply stuck. He can do damage to the economy like that. Force repair. This is all good. He unsummoned... Ah, okay, it's gold. The gold mine. I thought he's just unsummoning it, but that makes no sense at all. And all of a sudden, the supply advantage for Mango is gone.
A player's forces are under attack.
He lost his main. He lost his ziggurats.
The town is under siege.
But now what? Moon has a town portal. But the Dryads are winning this fight for now. Who's he going for? And it doesn't really matter. Will be staffed out into the town portal. Will he force the town portal though? Nope. Both get out with a staff, so he saves the 350 gold. And Moon was preparing for the late game with this double expansion. At the moment, none of the players is mining gold, as this expansion was killed as well before. So Mango, are you expanding yourself? Or not? I don't think he has acolytes left, right?
Forces are under attack.
Nope. So he can't really expand, he can't really unsummon. And I guess Moon is coming back into this. It looked so good for Mango. Throughout the entire game, most likely. With the 1-1 Dryads. Units against the expansion, heroes against the Dryads and Demon Hunter. With another nuke he might fall. But no, there's not enough damage in this tri-hero combo. Even trying to deny. Does he know about this one? Or is he confident after killing this expansion? A very, very, very typical Moon play here. With mass expansions on Twisted Meadows. Only 38 supply left, and the thing is, there is still a Fiend. There's still Worms. Lich and Naga have sick DPS. Sends one Acolyte out for becoming a Shade. What's his plan for the rest of this game? He has a little bit of a supply lead. Moon has no money for another Tree of Life anymore, so he has to protect this one. There's no free expansion in this game because the Tree of Eternity was already cut.
A town is under siege.
But the Undead still has statues,
A
and
player's
that
forces are under
is
attack.
one of the best things to have in late game. For free mana and HP regen. GG's, guys.
A town is under siege.
Moon spending his last gold on Dryads. Demon Hunter is coming in.
Player's forces
Yeah, there is
are
no
under
real
attack.
threat to this expo at the moment. Will he go for one big combined push? He's going for... Whoa! Freezing breath ability in a pro game? Alright. I don't see why you would spend some of your last money on this. To prevent wisps, I guess. Oh, again, free damage from those Dryads. Where's the rest of the army? Is he getting nervous here? I think he needs to focus on the heroes at least a little bit to prevent him from level 6. Naga. Oh boy, Anti, no way! Saves the Demon Hunter with 3 HP. That was so close. Counter focus. The DK gets an Invo Potion from the Lich. Very nice move. Mana burn. Demon Hunter is out. Now the focus on the Pendulum Brewmaster. The game will be decided here. Or not. Oh boy. TP out. Both Moon heroes so slow, but the Fiend falls. The last piece of piercing damage against the Mass Dryads. Oh man, Mango and Moon, we certainly chose the right game for this. Zeppelin play now. Moon, Twisted Meadows, and Zeppelins. Does this ring a bell to you, boys and girls? This is Moon in a nutshell, and he kills the Death Knight with only Dryads. Mana burn kill. The Unholy Aura is gone, makes kiting so easy for the Night Elf. And he doesn't have the money to get him back, does he? Level 5, no, that costs way too much. The Acolyte was on the way to maybe set up a haunted gold mine, but that's way too late.
Siege.
Freezing breath ability used now, but Moon still getting gold. Can't reproduce the wisp, but that's about it. And Moon, of course, is setting up another expansion in the bottom right. How can he get the DK back? Or will he just lose a base race? Expo's gone, nobody's mining. Shade must scout further. He must. Is it the nerves of Mango? Playing against the best player in the history of this game when you're just an aspiring player that's coming out of nowhere at the moment? They must have met on ladder quite a few times, but of course this is something else. This is GCS tournaments, the highest stakes that we have in the entire Warcraft scene. He scouted. Oh, I don't think he scouted it. We have one worm.
Town is under siege.
He sold the Orb of Corruption for the Death Knight. And now he needed to kill a statue, and now he calls for the GG. I think he miscalculated a bit there. But Moon, in the end, heavily struggling against Mango. Good showing from the Undead, who did, of course, quite a few mistakes, who was a little hesitant at the end. But man, tell me a few guys who withstand this mass expansion and these high-level heroes after an early game that does nothing. So props to Mango for sure for this performance. I hope he's not broken yet. And will, on his map now, shine again. Thank you very much, PX Zap, for the tier 2 sub. That's very nice, man. We get a better share of higher tier subs, and of course shows that you trust us and that you think we will provide good content in the upcoming future. Feel your Mango hug me, I've been there. Nice of you, Todd. Indeed, nice of you. So if you want to see our French player Passion, he's playing against Sock at the moment on High to Chaco stream. That was certainly an interesting game to start things off with, right? High level heroes, good action, close saves, and Moon about to... almost fell there. But in the end, all his experience accumulating in this late game of Twisted Meadows. That was his big chance for sure. Second game is up now. I'm joining right away. Last refuge. So his worm play was really, really weird. Like, haven't seen two worms that fast on Twisted Meadows. So maybe he's up for a surprise here as well. How come Passion is in this? He's living in China. And working there for 2 years, I guess. He's also, he's living in Shanghai. So if you live in China, you are allowed to play the Asian qualifiers, same as Rudin did. So that's why those players are allowed if they qualify. Yeah, this Bulgarian Moon thing, I mentioned this before. Since we don't really have access to Liquipedia at the moment, since they changed something in their code, we have to fix it again. And it seems like we have Bulgarian Moon for the rest of the day. Moon was the main reasons Moon got so in trouble. I agree. Still, unique play. Or a very unusual play, at least. Why is 1-0 playing Orc? Did he swap the races? I don't know, man. He was Orc before, back when he was called Terra. Then switched to Undead. And maybe switching back now. But maybe it's just a phase. Maybe it was just for the lulz. He's good with both races, so I wonder what he will play. Is he... Like, he has to play some... Right? Wait, 1-0 is not in this qualifier? I totally missed that. Whoa, wait. 1-0 is not in the qualifier, but I think he's still qualified. Is he? He has 19 points now. You can get 10 and 5 and 3. I know. He should be qualified already. Except if Romantic, TH, WFZ, TBC, Colorful, and Fly have a sick race here. Thank you, Mostar, subbing for the 17th month here. Much appreciated, man. They should open the qualifiers to everyone. Well, that's why we have European qualifiers. European qualifiers are way easier than this 3-month race. And of course they want a lot of Chinese players at their grand final, which is easier. Would rather face TH. Well, then you have to move to China again, man. Or you organize some show matches. How about that? So, game 2 is starting. Moon versus Mango. Could be the winner bracket semifinal for Moon if he wins this one. Lin lives in Shanghai, right? Nope, he lives in Chengdu? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm relatively sure that he lives in Chengdu. Alongside his wife. Who is just plain awesome. Does he count as a Chinese or Korean? He counts as a Korean. Didn't Agent no-show? Ah, it's fixed! Welcome back, Korean Moon! Nice. So it wasn't the code, it was just me being stupid. Chat opened. Yeah, this is still like the round of 32, so it's the prelims. I want to take this a more casual road, I guess. So in the early stages, we always have some time to discuss things. Tonight, I sent the travel information for our European and Peruvian players to the GCS Orga. I hope everything will be fine. It's not too much time. We will get our hotels and flights and the invitation letter tomorrow, most likely. Then we have to apply for a visa again, pay the 100, I think it's 105 euros by now, just for a visa. So stupid. So we have a DK, and we have a neutral hero by Moon. Panda first? Or Beastmaster first? Or Dark Ranger first? I don't know. Not a Dark Ranger, because he starts with a mercenary camp. So most likely Beastmaster. Could go Panda as well. Or Moon has something super special up his sleeve for us. We'll check. The Tavern heroes are ready now. And it is the Beastmaster. Moon's old love. It never fades away. Moon is playing from the International Space Station. In the previous game he was above Bulgaria at the start, now he's over Korea. That's the best explanation so far. So this Beastmaster, paying off so far, gets good damage on this ghoul. And since the Ziggurat is not ready... Ah, nice block by Mango. DK is tripping on Moon's side of the map. I like that. So we have a better progress on the Undead than we had in game 1, where he was like 6 minutes without a single point of experience. And Sentry Wards will help him. So with the presence of the DK and the ghoul here, Moon's creep doesn't really work. Heavily committing to the early game with 5 archers. And lulz. Was he surrounded there? Definitely forced into a town portal. He used a lot of mana, he used a lot of Moon juice. So definitely not the best early game by Moon. So what can Mango accomplish? 4 skeletons. No ghouls as far as I can see. Oh, the coil a little too early, but gets the kill in the end anyway. Thanks to the skeletons. And this is level 2 for him. This is Unholy Aura for him. Oh man. He has of course no Demon Hunter, so no mana burn at all. He can use all the coils he wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
Since when are there dark picks? Since patch 1.29. They also patched the creeps. They're red now. And the Quill Beasts are black. So yeah, Moon, this didn't work out. Two archers dead. Beastmaster still level 1. Mercenary camp not freed up. Engine of War down. So he can't continue to creep here really without losing too much. And Mango is taking to tier 2. Graveyard in time. Are the ghouls? Yeah, the ghouls are already there, but quite hurt. This creep though gives him a big jump towards level 3. Maybe I should have let the Bulgarian Moon play again. Hunter's Hall is in time. His tech is in time as well. So can he finally finish this? Two-shot aura would certainly help him.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's the belt. Okay, we saw a lot of hero focus last game, so maybe a belt isn't that bad. He's still not able to finish this creep. It's insane. After 5 minutes and 40 seconds, he still didn't finish his first creep scan. So Mango with level 3 already. Doesn't have the best inventory, but 5 ghouls with him. He saw the movement, of course, thanks to the sentry ward. Sees a lot there on the upper lane, but not too much in the middle. Moon, of course, with his hawk, has vision wherever he wants it. Tier 3 tech on the way. Does he really want to commit to a push? Yes, with the Naga he wants. Aggression again in the middle. Or the beginning of Tier 2. Tier 3 starts. Moon rushing bears again, as it seems. For Reju, defending those pushes. Quite nice. Until the destroyers and worms are there. At least level 2.5 for the Beastmaster. But this push doesn't accomplish anything. He doesn't want to fight against the Moonwells. He should rather focus on creeping, but that gives the Beastmaster level 3 as well, so it is probably right to keep Moon busy until his tier 3 tech is finished, and then with the big power spike, you're coming in and try to kill him. Or you wait for your 2 worms again, as he did on Twisted. Panda again. No Demon Hunter then. No Mana Burn. Drunken Haze. Calling the Potion of Greater Healing. Nice. So the DK stole this creep. No experience for the Panda. But very unlucky and snares losing 2 ghouls because of it. And there's decent healing. That means he doesn't have to use so much Moon Juice. Is it his own juice? Quite a... kind of disgusting to think about it. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a weird picture in my head now. No, go away. So creeping it is, after a little bit of stalling in the middle. Beastmaster 3, Panda on the way. Last Refuge, certainly a good map to creep, to avoid fights and get good items. But Mango again doesn't do too much with his advantage that he got in the early game. He got tier 3, he's getting Frenzy, but I don't see a Lich yet. He has the gold. Ah, he forgot a Ziggurat, or it's not in time actually. Could be a clash for the red spot. The DK is a little too hurt.
Forces are under attack.
Bear is cute and master training. Little macro mistake here as well. Ooh, that Reju. Nice to have that, for sure. Thank you, Crooksy, for the sub. 3 months in a row, and he says, keep up the good work, guys. You are awesome. No, man, you are awesome for supporting us here. I'm in a disgusting good mood today. Like, seriously, I have no idea why. Yesterday was so shit. Oh, the flute. Oh, yeah, baby. Plus decent protection on the DK as well. The flute, if he goes for worms again, but I don't see a sign of that yet. Still, almost everything he has will be ranged. Hero damage, fiends, destroyers. So the flute is amazing. Moon again with an expansion. Mango eats flutes for a living. Alright. Healthstone, Helm of Valor. This Panda and Brewmaster is really tanky and shouldn't be focused, I guess. But same for the Beastmaster. You got both of the consumables with the health potion and also got the Belt of Giant Strength for more health. So it's not that easy for Mango. And maybe that's the reason Moon went for this Beastmaster. Because the Demon Hunter can be quite squishy if he is in glass cannon mode like he was last time. But it was a choice of Moon though. First Destroyer is up, but there's 3 bears. This time there's no worm to save. Did not see Orb of Annihilation. Is it disabled? I think he he has no mana, okay. Of course, he was the first thing to be removed, but he could use the Dispel. Still fighting off these bears. Lich is hurt again, just as he was in game 1. The statue is gone. And there's only a little bit of mana now on the Destroyer, but he saves him. So 43 versus 40, gets another kill here, level 4 DK. Good experience on the Lich after the first fight. And as you see, this flute is helping so much. No, oh, ho, 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 ho. Big potion, or potion being used here on the Panda and Brewmaster, otherwise he would have died. He's so sure that he gets this one, and he does with the Naga. Man, is he cleaning up here! The middle of the map of the middle of Last Refuge belongs to him now. Puts a flag on the ground. Don't cross this. And he seems to be aware of this expansion again, and it's time for the Sacrificial Pit, and therefore maybe time for the Worm transition. Aren't the summons just food for the Destroyers? At this point, yes. At this point, it depends on how many Destroyers you have. Like, you have limited Dispel. You really want to get rid of Rejuvenation. You really want to get rid of Roar. So, maybe you don't have enough Dispel for summons, so they can still work. And you Dispel the Bloodlust first, so not too much damage lands on the Quill Beast, if I'm not mistaken. Panda low again, but he has a stone to eat. Mango has to evacuate quite soon, gets the kill on the bear. Saves the Destroyer. Doesn't save the statue, but TP's out now. Another bear is staffed out. So Moon this time. With an earlier staff and less unforced arrows and less unforced kills. But the expo is up. And that was the prime target of Moon, getting this expo done. And now I'm curious if he's transitioning to Hippogriffs or not. Because usually when you establish an expansion, it's time for you to go Engine of Wind and just mass Hippos.
Forces are under attack.
Mango has 600 gold after going to the shop, so big investment into items as well. Book of Flames, not the undead's dream. Oh, well, usually the DK is in the back because of he doesn't want to get burned by the Demon Hunter or getting Shadow Strike. But if the DK can be in close combat, Mantle can actually be good. Against Strides, you know, I would say. So, 47 supply. Eats the Fiend to dispel it. To deny it. Panda not level 4. Beastmaster is level 4 though. And he evacuates. Buys more time for his expansion to pay off. It's no Engine of Wind transition. 800 gold for Moon. Do we see upgrades already? Not that I'm aware of. Nope. On the other side, Mango going for early Abominations. No worms. And ready for 70 supply. The A-bombs, of course, one of the best undead armies versus buildings. So, Zeppelin drop into Mango's base. The ghouls suffer, the acolytes suffer. Of course, he has a lot of gold. Is the Town Ball coming? Oh, he gets rid of the Ziggurat. Trades the main for the expansion. Does he have a Town Ball? Yes, he does. Needs to react now. Forces the TP. Did he shut down the mining completely? Is he too... Whoa, this is gonna be expensive. He needs to rebuild 5 acolytes now. Afterwards we will see how much gold income he lost because of this. Undead hero's quite scary again. 4, 4, 2, about to be 3. Mango is so ready for combat. Double heal scroll, invul potion, mana potion. No TP though. Lich inventory is not the greatest. Stays the same with the Ring of Protection, which he sold previously. Moon is scouting a lot while creeping. A big creep now for Mango, who got a level 3 Lich. DK is away, so won't reach level 5 here. He got a Town Portal now. The army of Mango, of Moon, is split into Dryads here and rest of the army in the bottom. So if they catch them now, it could be a lot of Dryads dead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still Mango at 48. Back up 3,700. Wow, that was a 900 gold harass. Plus the 5 acolytes for 350 gold. So 1,200 gold that Moon got from this one Zeppelin drop. What now? The same again? Not really. Too dangerous with their fiends. Still no Ancient of Wind. 2 Dryads in the base for Moon. 1,800 gold. Destroyer scouting for expansions. Sees a Wisp here. So he could go for that. But it's so far away, it's quite unlikely. But maybe just because of that. Staffs, boots, bigger heal potion. He's ready for the hero focus, I'd say. Seems like Mango is a little confused because there's no points of attack for him. There's no expansion, so if he wants to attack, he has to do it in the main base. And therefore, wagons would be nice, I guess. But against the Hawk, you can't really go wagons anymore. They will just die or get destroyed.
A town is under siege.
Death Knight not level 5. Beastmaster is level 3 Crow Beast most likely. I like that he keeps the Zeppelin here to save Wisps. Double Slaughterhouse. Uh-huh. Mass A-bombs? Is he really going for a few wagons? And Moon is getting ready to move over with the Tree of Eternity later on. He's expanding here as well, so Tree of Eternity most likely moving here. Tree of Life moving here. And then we have the Moon double expansion again. Who's Mango? Never heard of him. Some insanely good? Well, he's making his way into the scene, I'd say. Getting better and better on Nettie's ladder. Made it to a few prelims as well. So maybe a player that we should have on the list for 2019. Nice that the Destroyer scouts this one. Going for a Ghoul A-bomb attack upgrade, has the first one here. Not doing too much with the slaughterhouses yet, since he's still at 50 food. And banking until like the Haunted Gold Mine will be sold. But that's quite a bit long, right? You can go for more upgrades, you can go for more items. That's about it. Double heal scroll, double invul, right? Yes. This must be wagons then. It's both! A-bombs and wagons! So he needs web as well for the Hawk, and then he should be fine. If the Panda can't reach the wagons. Little break. Mango may be exhausted. Maybe he has to take a look at this playbook. This is an awesome stream. Thank you very much, Believe. Yeah, it's weird how mood works, right? Like yesterday, I was in the shittiest mood in a long time. And I spent like 3 hours just blasting music on my headphones. Like, my ears hurt a little afterwards, but I just needed it at that point. And this morning I woke up, and I was happy. Like, brain, what's up? How is this possible? Nothing changed, right? So, can someone explain it? I don't know. Where does one check out the newest patch notes and patch schedule? There is no patch schedule, but the patch notes are, for example, on reddit.com/r/wc3. If there's no pain, there's no happiness. Oh, I don't know, man. I was quite happy when there was no pain 2 weeks ago. I'm bipolar. You slept good? Nope, not at all. So I don't know, it's weird. The brain is weird. Double Chimera Roost, by the way. Oh man, here is the Engine of Wind. I completely did not see that. And Moon, with his 1,500 gold banked, he's going for double Chimera Roost. That is so awesome. His opponents are abominations, wagons, heroes and fiends, and statues, and they all melt against chimeras. Do you think the Dreadlord sleep is OP? Nope. I think it's fine. It's a little annoying, I guess, but you can play against it. So will Moon have the chimeras in time is the only question now. And if Mango has web. Yeah, that's another good question. I think I saw the upgrade, but I'm not sure anymore. 74 supply for Mango. And the chimeras are still not started. Moon is causing a little distraction here in the base, getting the first meat wagon. And oh, the little chimera! Level 3 Hawk, haven't seen that in a while. Good splash damage now as well. And of course massive damage, as you can see. So we're going for the base again. The last remaining 700 gold. It kind of denies it because it's not worth rebuilding the acolytes there, I guess. Spirit tower down. And now Mango, what do? Base race? No, town portal. And this buys Moon so much time. That was key. We have the question answered that he has web, but I guess with that push, I think, did he have wagons already in his army? No, right? If he goes for a base race, will he win? Just ignoring his main base and just go for it. Thank you, Spaceman5, for the first time sub. Call Nova on the Beastmaster. There's no TP, but a big healing potion, so I guess it's a little wasted. Only one meat wagon, but Disease Cloud. 3 abominations, but okay. The answer to will Moon have the chimeras in time is yes. But he finds the Tree of Eternity. Does he know about the chimeras? Now he does. Still good damage to structures with 3 normal damage units and the siege unit. So this expansion will not come through, and this one is down as well. Or is he moving somewhere else? I don't think so. So Moon is not mining. Mango is mining to a degree. And again, just staffing out. Forces the second town portal in a critical phase of the game. Where it's about every single bit of gold. Oh my god. Moon is at 73 supply with 4 chimeras. They have upgrades. 2 chimeras, 4 bears, so many dryads. I mean, what can Mango do? There's still a little bit of gold here. He's not supply stuck, but that's the last he will get. Will he expand this time? I highly doubt it. 1-0 destroyers, that's not too much. Raw casted, hits the chimeras as well, plus 23. They don't have the extra damage to buildings, but I guess that's fine. Once the army is wiped out. 3 destroyers. They could help, but against 4 Kims. The anti-air isn't too strong. I mean, we have Quilbees and few Dryads. But that's about it.
A player's forces are under attack.
The poor Abominations, though. Don't really win against bears, and then they have to fight Kims as well. Moon looking for expansions everywhere. He's out of gold as well. But he should be fine, I mean. What can really hurt him? I don't even think Hero Focus is an option. There's a big potion, there's the Hellstone, and in general, just way too much HP. Of course, Moon would prefer to fight somewhere else, but the Undead Expo... So I guess you can just... Yeah, here we go. Going for the Naga instantly. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. She's slowed down. Has to use the Invul very soon. Of course, because of course he can't be coiled. And look at that. Look at the Abomination. They volley the Abominations. And they have more than 1,000 damage. HP. So sick. He gets rid of a few bears. He's kiting back nicely. And at some point he has to commit. Level 5 Panda as well. Nice Breath of Fire. Yeah, it's only 3 fiends remaining and 1 statue. This is way too sick. Moon bought the time that he needed for the tactic that he wanted. And now he's towering over him at 70 supply versus 50. He's trying to web him down. Lich gets a nice coil, but I think, yeah, the prime focus is now this guy who's out of the fight. Naga has no items anymore to be saved. And so she's the first one to die. Can you feel the electricity in the air? High voltage. Did get rid of 2 Chimera. Oh no, 1 Chimera. Nice stab. Hahaha. Brings in the Wisp for either an expansion or mass detonate. Yeah, of course he is. Of course. I don't have to cast it. You see it yourself. There's no real reason to analyze this anymore. Mango's down to 35. The shop helps him for a little bit. But without Fork Lightning, even the Hero Nuke isn't enough anymore. There is no hope, there is no rescue. There's a nice Nova though. But the DK will fall in a bit. The big axe of the Beastmaster is chasing him. Here we go, level 6. Will we see the ult? Does he have the mana for it? I actually don't know how much it costs. Stampede, yep, give it to me, baby. The lizards are coming, but we only saw 1. That is Moon in the winner bracket semi-final with a 2-0. That was to be expected. Mango had a good showing. Put Moon under a lot of pressure. And I think, like, if he gets more experience, if he practices even more, if he continues to play ladder like this, he certainly could be a good player. And I think this was the first time we casted him here on stream, and he, at one point, had the upper hand over Moon in a matchup that favors Undead, of course, a little. But Moon just outsmarted him. That was all his experience, all his genius. No, not even genius, he was just smart and the better player in the later stages, and that's what wins you games. Shishi 2-0 over Shinshin, and Sok is 2-0 over Passion. Free defeats Lee 2-1, so we get a Korean Night Elf Mirror next with Free versus Moon. We're gonna take a quick break here, and then we will see if Moon is advancing to the round of 16. So guys, stay tuned and be right back.